Ever clicked on a website and it loaded instantly, but then another website seemed to take forever? What's going on? Let's break it down in the simplest way possible. What happens when you load a website? We'll see with an example. For example, when you type a website URL like youtube.com, your browser sends a request to the website's server. The server then processes your request and sends back the data like text, images, videos, and etc. A server is like a giant computer that stores the website's files, images, and data. For example, think of this like asking a library for a specific book. The browser is like you asking, and the server is the librarian getting the book. Once the librarian finds the book, they send it back to you. The server does something similar. It packages the website's data and sends it to the browser. Your browser then displays the website on your screen. This is called as rendering. It shows text, pictures, videos, and everything else that makes up the web page. Now let's understand the main factors which leads to slow down the website. First is website size. Some websites have large files like high quality images or videos. The more data there is, the longer it takes for your browser to load the website. For example, a simple blog with only text will load quickly, but a website like an online store that has hundreds of product images or video gallery will take longer to load. One can handle this issue by optimizing images, PDFs, videos, etc. used in the websites, which means making them smaller in the size without losing too much quality. Developers also use formats like WebP or WebP, which are more efficient than JPEG or PNG. Second factor is the server distance, where this website is hosted. Imagine ordering food from a restaurant that's 5 km away versus one that's 500 km away. Which one will arrive faster? Of course, the closer one. Same concept with websites. The further the server is from your location, the longer it will take for the data to travel from the server to your computer. Example, if you are in India and the website server is in the US, it takes longer for the data to travel across the globe compared to the server in the India. So what's the solution? The solution is to use CDNs. CDNs is the content delivery network which stores multiple copies of the website in various locations worldwide. So your browser can get the data from the server closer to you. Third factor is caching. In simple terms, caching is storing data for faster loading. Ever noticed that some websites load faster the second time you visit them? That's thanks to caching. How it works. When you visit a website for first time, your browser downloads parts of the site like images and scripts. On your next visit, the browser doesn't need to download them again. It just pulls the saved copies from your computer, making the site load faster. Example, think of this like saving your favorite movie trailer on your YouTube. The next time you want it, you don't need to search for it. You just open it from your downloads. So what's the solution for this? Websites can set up caching to store things like images, fonts, and scripts. This way, the browser can use the saved versions, speeding up the load time on repeat visits. Fourth factor is poorly written code, which leads to slow down processing. If a website's code isn't clean or optimized, it can slow down how quickly it loads. For example, think of it like trying to find a specific item in a messy room. The more cluster there is, the harder it is to find what you're looking for. Similarly, messy code makes it harder for a browser to process and display the website. Solution: web developers can minify or simplify the code by removing unnecessary spaces, comments, and extra data. This makes the website faster and more efficient. Fifth factor is too many requests. Every element on a web page, like an image, font, or video, is a separate request that your browser makes to the server. Example: imagine you are making a dish with 10 ingredients. If you have to go to the store to buy each ingredient one by one, it takes a lot of time. But if you gather everything in one trip, you are faster. So solution for this is websites can reduce the number of requests by combining files like images and scripts and removing unnecessary parts. So how can you make a website load faster? For developers, it is compress images, use caching and CDNs, minify or simplify your code. And for users, use fast internet, clear your browser cache, and close unused tabs. Now, next time you experience a slow website, you will know exactly why it's happening. Want more easy to understand tech explanations? Subscribe for more.